Muhammad Usman and Thomas Peterson just got done. And that was my most confident pick on the card. I had Thomas Peterson by decision. That's what I officially called. But why did Thomas Peterson not wrestle more? He got him down in the second round, held him there for a little bit. Usman got up, took him down in the third round to secure the win. Well, not secure the win, but to secure the 30-27. I thought it was already 2018 Peterson going into that third. Started the first round. Peterson was laying a left hand on Usman. And the way Usman was just reacting, he was taking his head and he was like kind of dodging and weaving. Didn't look the best to the judges. Usman still landed a lot of strikes, but I still think Peterson did enough to win the first round and the second round, and then he took him down at the end of the third round to win that fight by 30-27 decision for the first fight on the card. Next fight on the card, we had Luana Carolina taking on Lucy Pudilova, and I went with Lucy here. I thought she'd be able to take her down. I thought she'd be able to outbox her range. I was completely wrong. I thought she'd be able to take her down, hold her there. I thought she was gonna be like better overall, to be honest. Thought she was gonna be way, way, way bigger. But Luana cut her with an elbow in the first round up against the cage. Pudilova didn't really have any answers, and yeah, she lost by a decision. That's how that fight went. Next fight on the card, we had Luik Rajabov. I'm sorry if I chalked that. I do apologize. My name reading isn't the best. Taking on Trey Ogden, and I actually went with Luik to be able to finish him. It almost happened like 3 or 4 different times, but he didn't finish him. And Ogden just looks like fucking Islam Makhachev. I mean, that man's grappling looks fantastic. Second round, he had full mount, got to the side, was squeezing the head and arm choke. I thought it was done. Luik was wincing. And then in round 3, Luik was just towering over him, landing bombs. I thought Ogden was out. But unfortunately, Trey Ogden got it done by decision. We're 1-2 now. Next fight up the card, we had Miranda Maverick taking on Diana Barboza. And just gonna be real, I used this fight to go down the street. Got me some Dairy Queen. I watched it on my phone a little bit, but yeah, I had Maverick winning. Maverick won. We're 2-2. Back where we are back on track. I didn't even watch this fight at all. Damn, my hair is fucked. Next fight on the card, we have Brian Kelleher taking on Cody Gibson, and yeah, this fight looked like Kelleher came for a check. Kelleher got. I mean, I will say Cody Gibson landed a nasty elbow on his temple, dropped him. Kelleher pulled his famous move, his little guillotine. Didn't work. Gibson got out and put him in a head and arm choke and made him tap. First round submission for Gibson. I thought this fight was going all 3 rounds, but Gibson had a nice elbow and then he submitted him. That was a pretty good performance. I know Kelleher was probably shocked because of that surgery or whatever. He's probably just coming for a check, but man, I will say that was a pretty good performance from Mike Gibson. Yes, sir. Next fight up the card. I just sneezed. I'm sorry. We had Hyder Emil taking on, what's that guy's name? Excuse me, Lee Jang Yong. They said Hyder Emil hit him with a 38 punch combo, which is the craziest shit I've ever heard. And Laura Sango said that she blew the button off her pants because that fight was so crazy. But yeah, man, Hyder Emil 10-0. I mean, that guy just said fuck it, and he just started just throwing 38 punch combo and then knocked him out. That shit is crazy. But yeah, man, I had the prospect in Young, and that's an L. Hyder Emil moves on. Yo, so for some reason, I guess I had some files get corrupted or videos didn't get saved. I have no idea what happened. But yeah, so I'm gonna have to redo the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fights for some reason. I don't know what I recorded all of these last night, like after the fights, and yeah, I got to redo some of these because they're not here. So the first fight that I did not have was Algeo taking on Doho Choi or Duho Choi. I don't want to say it wrong. But man, I went with Algeo to probably get it done by decision with the more volume, the better boxing. A little different on the feet too. He's kind of hard to read. And was I wrong? Dohu Choi hit him with the left hook, cut him, and then Choi hit him with the same exact punch, left hook again in the same exact spot. Algeo looked at Herb and was like, "Nah, I'm good, brother. You can call the fight." So yeah, we lost that one, but we won the next one. We had Bruno Silva by finish. And he looked finished. That man was getting beat up by Durden the whole first round until Silva just hit him with the uppercut bad. Knocked him out bad. Durden won a nothing, and then on the ground, it looked like the ref could have stopped it a little bit earlier. Durden just was like looking at the ref like, "Help, man." Silva's dangerous. But yeah, we went with Silva there, and we won the next one, and we won the next one, and the next one. We won all the last ones. Let's go. We next fight on the card, we had Kurt Hollowball taking on Kainan Krucheski, and we went with Kurt to get a finish, but Kurt almost finished him, but it did go to the scorecards, but we had Kurt to get that one done, and he got it done, which was a crazy fight, man. That man Kurt's got a chin. Kanan, I didn't think he had a chin because his last fight, but they both put up a war. I don't remember the fight too much, being the next day. I just remember that Kurt was putting it on him, wrestling him, boxing. He looked really good. Next fight up the card, we have Steve Garcia taking on Sungwoo Choi, and I don't remember who I went with here. I'm pretty sure I went with Garcia. I'm like 95% sure I had Steve Garcia, but I was a little skeptical about Choi being able to like be more technical, maybe wrestle Garcia like a little bit. But I'm pretty sure I went with Garcia to touch his chin. So I'm gonna count that one as a win, but I'm gonna go back and make sure I had Garcia. But I'm 95% sure I did. And the main event of the night, Amanda Lemos taking on Vernon Jandiroba, and I went with Vernon Jandiroba to get that submission, and she got that submission in the second round via armbar. Lemos is good, man. Lemos is dangerous, but I just thought Jandiroba would be able to grapple her after what Whaley did to like Lemos. And yeah, guys, that's UFC Fight Night. Don't know what number this was, but yeah, if you could hit that subscribe button for me, hit the like button for me, and drop a comment. I do respond to everybody. We are 2 subs away from 100, so if you could hit that sub button and get us to 100, I will appreciate. I can't speak. I would appreciate that a bunch. Without further ado, guys, peace out, and yeah, have a good day.